I already got my... Calm down! Calm down! Oh my... Bro.
Damn.
Bro, this is my first time being swatted. That's actually crazy. I'm being... There's like 100 f***ing cops.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh, damn, Natalie Reynolds, TikTok, I know you hear me! TikTok, I know you hear me! Unban me, please!
Hi dudes, I'm Brooke, and I lost years of my life researching for this video. In full transparency, I kept going back and forth on whether I even wanted to do this video for a few reasons. The first one being that Natalie Reynolds has consistently done so much bullshit and offended so many people and been banned and unbanned and so much has been deleted that I knew that there was no way I'd be able to find every single thing and be able to dissect and discuss it all, and I was worried about getting the timeline of everything correct or leaving out something important, and I hesitated to make this video because I was worried I was also giving her exactly what she wants, which is attention. But obviously, here we are, so I'm going to cover everything I can, but know that there are so many horrific things that she's done for attention over the years that I'm mainly just focusing on the big ones, and I'm piecing together the timeline to the best of my ability, but sometimes it's like via reposts and stuff like that, so bear with me. And as far as giving her attention, I want the main thing you take away from this to be to ignore rage baiters and people posting shock content for views. I don't condone anybody going to her account to harass her or anything like that because first of all, that's weirdo behavior. We're better than that. But second of all, she wants you to. Don't give her what she wants. And since Natalie has been rumored to be also quick to threaten a lawsuit, let me make it perfectly clear that this is for entertainment purposes only, and it's just my personal opinion, and everything I present today are allegations based on the information that's readily available online. Okay, with that disclaimer out of the way, we can actually get into the tea. If you have had the absolute good fortune of never seeing this woman on your feed, allow me to introduce you to Natalie Reynolds. From what I could tell, she originally gained popularity on TikTok with fairly regular lip sync dance videos and things like that, and then kind of pivoted to some like relationship content with her boyfriend Zach, which then turned into prank content, which then spiraled into the absolute hell that we're currently living in, which seems to be a lot of stunts, lies, rage bait, and being intentionally offensive for the sake of getting people worked up enough to comment. She's also been known to frequently stream on Kick, and she has one of those adult subscription accounts that YouTube doesn't like me to name, but you guys know the one. So one of the things that Natalie was doing that got her a lot of attention was claiming that she was Ryan Reynolds' daughter.
Ryan Reynolds is my father, and people are still saying that I'm lying. When you look it up on Google, it literally says Natalie Reynolds is the daughter of Ryan Reynolds. I'm gonna show a screenshot right here. It says all of my TikToks that I do, all the videos. Google proved it, guys! Spend a day in a life with Ryan Reynolds' daughter. I start my day by calling my amazing dad and then go to Dunkin' to get some coffee, which I have a card for unlimited free coffee because of my dad. Thank you, Dad. After that, I went shopping and bought a new $3,000 bracelet that I thought looked so cute. I also love collecting cars, so I went to look at some new cars but didn't really see anything I liked. I then practiced my acting for a little because I want to follow my dad's footsteps. Then my chef prepared me an amazing dinner, which was 10 out of 10. I then laid in bed and watched my favorite movie for a little before going to bed. Bye! If Ryan Reynolds is your dad, then make a video with him. Bet I'll prove it right now. I'm meeting up with my dad Ryan for Father's Day. I'm about to prove all y'all wrong. Alright guys, I just got to the restaurant. I'm waiting for my dad right now. I'm so nervous. My dad just texted me he's 5 minutes away. Y'all are finally gonna believe me. Guys, my dad just texted me saying he has to reschedule. He's tied up in a meeting. Follow me and I'll make sure to post another video with him. I'm so sorry guys.
Okay, so if you can introduce yourself.
Bitch, please. Y'all know who the fuck I am.
A quick Google search will tell you that Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively do indeed have 4 kids, but none of them are Natalie. In fact, you can even very easily find the name of Natalie's real parents as well, but I'm not gonna put them on blast. Regardless of how easy this is to disprove, so many people are either young and gullible or don't care enough to exit out of the app that they're in to check it, that a lot of people still believed it. Like, a concerning amount of people. This was the beginning, from what I could find, of her allegedly just straight up lying for clout. Although, like I mentioned briefly already, there's basically at least one new lie or controversy with her every day, so it's really hard to say where it all started. Another bit of early backlash that she faced was when she went to a public gym and was live streaming herself while wearing body paint instead of clothes, which led to the gym kicking her out, obviously. I guess she had on bathing suit bottoms and a sports bra under the paint, so it wasn't like naked, but it was obviously a stunt to get people riled up. I'll show you guys that video here since she is clothed.
If you don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here, man.
I do have clothes on.
That's body.
Go closer.
How's your body paint?
That is body. I work in the industry enough to know. I work in the entertainment field.
He's saying you need to leave. He's not.
No, not report you for it. You can see.
Report me.
Cool. I mean, she's covered, so.
Yeah, she's covered.
She's covered. So we're not supposed to videotape her.
He said, I work in the industry. That's body paint. That's actually really funny. She actually goes out in public in body paint and way less than that underneath a lot, as is shown on her Instagram, although I can't show you guys those because I don't want a spanking from Daddy YouTube. But from what I could find, this was honestly just the beginning of straight up shock content for views. You know how toddlers sometimes scream and cry because they want attention and they don't care if it's good attention or bad attention because they're too immature to know the difference because they're just babies? That's kind of how Natalie operates, except she's 27. But regardless if it's just for rage bait, it doesn't change the way it affects people. We'll get into crazier things in a minute, but even if you go out into a public setting and just body paint, that's still public nudity. Especially if there are kids around, which you can't really control if you're going into public places like she has done, like the beach or the gym.
Babe, I really want to take a dip in the pool.
But your clothes are gonna wash off.
What are you talking about? I'm fully clothed.
Babe, that's paint. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're so jealous.
What are you doing? Your bikini's gonna wash off.
Oh, wait, stop. I'm going for a swim.
It's paint, babe. Don't go
Have you
in.
ever heard of skinny dipping?
No, babe. Don't do it. No. No.
Oh my god.
Like, make your sexy content and get your bag. I'm absolutely not about to shame anybody for that line of work, but don't bring things like that into the public because people around you didn't consent to being in that situation. Another thing that frustrates the public about Natalie is that just about every video she posts is a direct copy of another TikTok creator. She's specifically known for allegedly copying every video Brooke Monk puts out, like right after Brooke puts it out, but Brooke is far from her only victim. Side note, I know Brooke is not a super uncommon name by any means, but it's not common enough to where I'm running into a million Brookes. Like, it's not like John or something where in the US you're running into a million Johns. So when I have to like say like, oh, Brooke did this, it's like kind of disarming. But guys, before I get too much farther into the video, I do want to talk about today's sponsor, Coopert. Dudes, I can't lie to you guys. I love shopping, especially online. But do you ever go to checkout and see the coupon code section and think, oh my god, what if there's a coupon for 50% off that I don't know about and I could be saving a ton of money, but I don't even know the code? And then you spend way too much time searching through random websites and copying and pasting random codes only for none of them to work. We all do that, right? Well, I haven't had to do that anymore with the help of Coopert. Coopert is a free browser extension designed to save you money while you shop online effortlessly. Coopert supports Chrome, Edge, Opera, Firefox, and Safari. Coopert has automatic coupon testing, so when you get up to the checkout page, it will automatically test and apply the best available coupons so you can get the maximum available savings without any work. Coopert also provides cashback rewards from over 76,000 retailers. Once you activate the cashback feature, Coopert will return a portion of the commission back to your account that you can withdraw via PayPal, gift card, or bank card. Cashback rewards typically take an average of 15 days to process, and the more you shop with Coopert, the faster your cashback is received. Coopert also has a price comparison service, so as you're browsing, it will display price info from the item that you're looking at from other platforms and retailers to make sure that you can get the best price available. So dudes, click the link in my description, install Coopert today, and never overpay online again. Thank you so much to Coopert for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys for checking out Coopert. Now back to me. Anyway, here is some alleged evidence that Natalie is just copying videos.
I'm thirsty. Refreshing. Refreshing. Can someone make an edit of me to make it look like I got into a car crash? Because I'm about to be late to a funeral, but I need an excuse for why I wasn't on time. Okay, here we go.
It's almost impressive, like the memorization that goes into that. Like, at that point, you're putting so much effort into it, just think of something. Natalie defends the copying allegations, specifically the Brooke ones, by saying that Brooke actually copies her and that everyone copies each other on TikTok, but only she gets hate for it.
You're copying Brooke. You're copying Brooke. You're copying Brooke. Shut up. I could literally just breathe and somebody's still gonna say I'm copying Brooke. And when I ask how I'm copying her, people always have the dumbest reasons why. For example, people always say I make the same videos as her. No, I don't. I am original. Like, what do you guys want me to do? Just not post? But no, my sincerest apologies for posting. Another one is that I took my braids out to look like Brooke. How? I was eventually gonna take these out anyway. Doesn't mean I'm trying to look like Brooke when I have launched right here. But why is it whenever I do a trend, I'm copying somebody, but then there's 1,000 other creators that copy everyone else and they never get called out? You guys spam the absolute living crap out of my comments. You want to be like Brooke. You look like Brooke. You're posting the same videos as her. No, I'm not. It may be time for you to get a job and move out of your parents' house. Go touch some grass.
But as far as Brooke copying her, the timestamps don't lie, and Natalie knows that. It's just more rage bait. She knows if she says, Brooke actually copies me, she's gonna get a million comments of people being like, but Brooke literally posts before you every time. She doesn't care, she just wants the engagement. TikTok pays creators per views, and the more a video gets commented on and shared, even when all of those are negative, the more the algorithm is going to push it because it's getting good engagement, so it will see that as people enjoying the video and in turn staying on the app longer. So as long as people watch, Natalie's getting paid. And speaking of getting paid, guys, subscribe to my channel. So the next controversy, if you can even call it that I'm going to talk about is probably her most notorious and what eventually got her kicked off TikTok for a short period of time. More on that in a little. This is when in May of 2024, she was live streaming and allegedly offered a homeless woman $20 to jump into Lady Bird Lake in Austin. Then when she said she couldn't swim, Natalie and her friends allegedly ran away laughing and left her there. I'll show you guys the video and then we can talk some more about it. And I do need to give credit where credit is due. I was only able to find these clips of the stream via Moist Critical's video about the whole thing. So for more on this specific situation, watch that video. I'll have it linked in the description.
Yeah, do you want to have a play date?
You want to jump in with me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do it with you.
I'd rather go skinny dipping with you if I'm being honest.
Yeah, let's do it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll do
Chad,
it.
like, they're all saying you're sexy and shit.
Really?
Yeah, they're all saying W woman, she's thick as fuck. You should jump in the water to find it for me.
Well, why don't you jump in with me?
I'll give you $20.
$20?
Yeah, that's a W.
No, come
that's
on,
a good deal.
jump in with me.
$20.
Hot.
Yeah, so you go in.
No, you gotta go in.
You
with
go
me.
in. You try to find the scanner.
You said you're gonna jump in with me.
I'll jump in after you.
We're jumping together, right?
No.
No. All right. You know why I wasn't going to? Because my feet were getting
You should
hot.
just jump in right now.
But I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready? Oh! Wait, what the fuck? Did you see her ass? What? Oh,
You said it was okay.
You said you wanted to swim.
You told me to jump in.
I didn't tell you to jump in.
Yes,
Yeah, you did.
yes.
Just
You said you were gonna
thank you guys. We're gonna have you guys get off the stop.
Wait, who is that? What the fuck is going on? I don't even...
I can't swim. I can only float.
Oh, she might literally die.
No, stop. Seriously, don't stop. Please, you're actually freaking me out. No, please. Please, don't. No, please, she's floating.
She's drowning.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. She says she's drowning.
Oh, this is bad.
Dude, Natalie. Sorry, I didn't know. We leave.
Oh, this is bad.
She says she's drowning. She says she's drowning.
I think you literally just murdered a lady.
No, I didn't. I swear.
I think you literally.
No, I didn't. Let's go. Dude, she's drowning in the lake.
God, there's a fire truck. Nah, this is bad.
I did not know she was mentally ill. I thought she was just trying to have fun. I thought she was drunk or something. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What? Wait, why is she just here though? If she's like mentally ill, does she just like roam around the like area? Of course this happens like what? 30 minutes of my stream, like I spent time convincing someone to jump. See, now she's just floating in the water. I think she's on drugs.
So, a few things. First of all, people aren't allowed to swim in this lake for a few reasons. According to TexasPublicRadio.com, swimming there has been banned since 2 young sisters drowned in 1964. But there are a lot of reasons that swimming is banned, including poor water quality due to the algae and bacteria, dangerous debris, and sudden drop-offs. So obviously, even if you're Michael Phelps, it isn't safe to be swimming in that water, let alone someone who literally cannot swim. It just paints a very clear picture of how exceptionally fucking selfish she is, in my opinion, to even suggest that in the first place and make that woman the butt of the joke. But then when the woman says she can't swim, she fully leaves her there to drown and laughs and jokes about it. Like, they are literally laughing about how she's gonna die while they're actively choosing to abandon her regardless.
I think you literally just murdered a lady.
No, I didn't, I swear.
I think you
No, I didn't. Let's go.
Allegedly, as they left, somebody else called the fire department and they were able to save that woman, but no thanks to Natalie and her bum-ass friends. Natalie has since gone back and forth from using this for rage bait by talking about it as if it's fucking funny, to trying to explain her side of the story, to absolve herself of guilt, to making skits about it, to pretending to cry while apologizing for it, to literally claiming it was AI. I'll show you guys a few of the videos she's made in reference to this incident, but this isn't even close to all of them. It's like her claim to fame.
I'm here to apologize for the lady that I left in the lake. I know I messed up and made a horrible mistake, but I just really hope that you guys can forgive me and understand that every human isn't perfect. I had no bad intentions with the situation. All I wanted to see was her swimming and having fun. I've taken a lot of time to reflect on my past mistakes, and I ask that you guys please help support me. The link is in my bio and it's 50% off right now.
There was also some talk about you like drown a homeless lady in a pool or like some lake or something.
That clip's AI. That's fake.
So you didn't hurt the homeless lady?
Why would I ever tell somebody to jump into the water?
Okay.
The internet tries to make me look bad. That clip's fake.
That's fake?
Yes.
This is a public apology to the lady I left in the lake and almost ruined her entire life. I'm calling it right now.
Hello?
Hi, this is Natalie Reynolds from the lake situation.
Oh my god, it's Natalie from the lake.
Yeah, I just was calling to say that I'm really sorry and I regret it so bad.
Listen, it's okay. I've been trying to talk to you for so long.
I know.
Don't worry, sweetie. It's okay. We all mess up.
Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me.
So should I explain the I hate talking about the. Isn't it crazy people still talk about Lady in the Lake? The most, like, that clip, it was a 2-minute interaction in my life and people still won't shut up.
Another thing that Natalie loves to do for negative attention is cultural appropriation. For example, she wore braids for a while and made it her entire personality, even going up to black women on the street and asking them if they think she should be allowed to wear braids or not.
Do you think me wearing braids is cultural appropriation?
Yes, it is.
Why do you feel that way?
Because braids, I feel like there's a history behind it.
Well, it's proven in history that Vikings invented braids, so technically I own this hairstyle.
Then why does it make your hair fall out?
So you think just because I don't have the proper hair type for these braids, I shouldn't be getting it?
If you know the history behind it, okay, but if you don't know the history behind it, you have no business wearing it.
And the history behind it is Vikings created them, so therefore I can wear this hairstyle.
Also just fully cuts her off. What'd she say next, Natalie? Go ahead, post it. I'll get into the history of box braids and dreadlocks in a second because it sure as fuck is not Vikings. But let me show you the rest.
Do you think it's offensive if I wear braids?
Yes, because you don't understand the culture or the meaning behind the braids. White girl with braids just doesn't fit right in my spirit. Like, you're literally trying to cosplay me.
How am I trying to cosplay you when Vikings invented braids? I'm a Viking with this hairstyle right now. And if anything, you're cosplaying me because you're wearing a wig right now, which doesn't fit right with my spirit.
You guys just want to be us so bad.
I think
I'm
you want to be me.
Fucking
Okay.
The wig comment was so fucking racist and she has no fucking idea what she's talking about. I'll get into it in a second. Like, just watching it pisses me the fuck off. She's so ignorant. Like, I know that... I know it's rage bait, and I'm still fucking falling for it. Like, I still have a hook in my mouth. Like, I just It doesn't change the effect. It doesn't change the fact that she's offending these people and she's hurting these people and like she's putting these like women's face, whether or not they give her approval, on her fucking page where a ton of other white people are like, yeah, it is fucking stupid that you can't wear braids when the freaking Vikings invented them. No, they didn't. Like the first woman said, if Vikings invented them and they're your culture, why is your hair fucking falling out from wearing them?
The internet is saying I'm not allowed to wear braids. Do you think that's true?
Girl, you know that's not for you.
But I feel like not one specific culture owns braids. So therefore you guys don't own braids. I feel like I also own braids because I'm a Viking and this is a Viking hairstyle.
No, braids come from, it have a lot of history towards it.
Yes, and the history is Vikings invented braids.
Hold on, wait a second. Wait a minute, I gotta get ghetto in it.
I've done my research.
It's not about research. It's about history. It's about history.
And I know the history. Like,
I don't want to get ghetto. I'm about to get ghetto, y'all. I don't know why.
You don't know the history.
You just wearing it because you want to wear it.
And you're wearing wigs just because you want to wear it.
She's not even wearing a wig. She's not wearing a fucking wig. And there's no history culturally behind wigs to white people. There's no white culture. So you can't fucking claim that somebody's appropriating your fucking culture. I know it's rage bait. I know it's rage bait, but let's pretend it's not for a second. Why are you asking if you already are gonna not take the answer? You know, like, you've asked all of these women, they've all told you the same fucking answer. They've all told you it's not okay. They've all told you it offends them. They've all told you that there's a cultural history there that you clearly don't understand. And every time you give them like, what the Vikings? Bitch, put 2 Dutch braids in your hair and fuck off. They look fucking stupid too. I think I spit. They look so fucking stupid. Forehead's too fucking big to be doing all that. And I can say that because my forehead's big. Anyway, this one especially pissed me off because not only does she film that woman and like try and make her look bad, then she like calls the woman crazy for being frustrated after that interaction and trying to explain to her like, no, it's not fucking okay. So the text on screen, I believe, is from her boyfriend. So this is like her boyfriend, Natalie's boyfriend's TikTok, calling the woman crazy.
You not what the f***ing black.
I just asked you a question about
I don't give a f*** about you asking me no question.
I just asked
you not black. Who the f*** you think you is to wear
It
braids? I don't give a f*** about no matter.
It doesn't matter.
You okay, but when we say, nah,
I thought you wanted to have a mature conversation. Turn around and look her in the eyes and tell her why it's okay that you wear braids. Go ahead and educate her on the history of the Vikings. No, you want to make her look crazy. You want to fucking play into the aggressive black girl narrative that you're fucking playing into for your views. It's so fucking racist. It's so gross. I don't need to tell you guys. You guys know. You guys are good people. Like, right? Anyway, God, it doesn't end. Of course it doesn't end.
Said something about my braids.
They're ugly as
Okay, and your braids are ugly.
Bitch, fuck you.
She wanted to say something, but now that I'm behind her, no.
Okay, it's my opinion.
This is the phone right here. This is his phone that got smashed.
Right there in the ice cream shop.
Imagine minding your own black ass business and a Caucasian woman is following you, asking if it's okay for her to rock the braids that she already have in her hair. You let her know those braids are raggedy, and no, rightfully so, right? And they continue to follow you, film you, argue with you. You knock the phone over and they call the police on you after they were harassing you. Now look, Kyle and Karen, if those police would have came there, harmed that black woman and unalived her, would it all been worth it? Because I know our lives don't mean much to you. But it's all for the views and the clout, right? But let me tell you all something. You all are secretly the R word. That's what you are. That is what you are. And you follow black women and harass them and put them in danger and make them feel uncomfortable within your presence.
To continue to fucking follow her and then call the police, which is literally putting her life in danger, over your fucking phone when you're the one shoving it in her fucking face. Like, you started this. You started the altercation. And you know how this is gonna go down. The cops are gonna be there and they're gonna fucking believe everything you say. And honestly, had something happened, Natalie would be using it as her new fucking Lady in the Lake story. I'm certain of it. In my personal opinion, allegedly. But you guys, you should feel really bad for her because she was treated differently from her braids.
I was denied service because of my braids. I feel the need to bring attention to what just happened to me because this is just getting so out of hand now.
She feels the need to bring attention to people being denied service for their braids. Just wanted everybody to hear that part.
I was going to a hair salon to get my braids taken out, and right when I walked into the salon, the lady at the front desk said, "Nope, you're not welcome here. Get out." I tried asking why and explained that I need help with these braids getting taken out, and she kept saying that hairstyle's not meant for you. Your hair's gonna fall out. You should have never gotten those braids in the first place. Why do you care what hairstyle I got? Like, can't you just help with the service and get the braids taken out? But I feel very disrespected that this lady told me to leave, saying that my hair was cultural appropriation and that she denied me service for no valid reason. A business should never deny somebody service just because they don't like them on the internet. Karma's gonna get y'all.
Okay. I know it's rage bait. I know it's rage bait. I know it's rage bait. I know that probably didn't even happen. I'm certain it didn't even happen. But even to get online and make up a story where you were treated differently for your white braids is so fucking insensitive and crazy when there are literal black kids getting kicked out of school for having braids or locks or any protective style or cultural style for their own fucking hair, like their own hairstyles. For their culture. They're getting like not allowed in school, they're getting discriminated against with their jobs. But no, you poor thing. Somebody didn't want to do your hair because you're a racist piece of shit on the internet. Allegedly. And I know it probably didn't happen, but the idea that she thinks it's okay to even like, oh my god, dude. We'll suffer through one more braid adjacent Natalie Reynolds video, and then I'll let someone else speak on the subject.
Vikings invented braids. I am sick of people saying that this hair is cultural appropriation, that I'm not allowed to wear it. And on top of it, you guys are saying Vikings didn't invent braids.
Blow your nose. Blow your fucking nose. Use some Flonase, blow your nose. Do something. Something's gotta give. Sorry, let's continue.
And on top of it, you guys are saying Vikings didn't invent braids. Like, that is one of the biggest arguments in the comments. If you look it up on Google, the first thing that pops up is Vikings invented braids. And there's nothing wrong with that. And people are saying my hair's gonna fall out. You can have any type of hairstyle for braids. My hair isn't going anywhere. A hairstyle is not owned by one specific culture, and I can wear whatever I want on my head.
Okay, I feel like we know how I feel about that. She sounds like the fucking Santa Claus sketch from I Think You Should Leave. I told your producers not to mention it at all. It's sort of like a cosmic gumbo. That's how she talks. Oh my god.
Unprofessional bullshit.
Regarding the videos where she goes up to women and asks if she's allowed to wear braids, even if those videos are real, because let's be honest, so much shit she posts is fake, you don't get to just put people on the spot like that. A lot of the people that defend Natalie wearing braids say it's just a hairstyle, let her wear whatever hair she wants, and Natalie herself will say Vikings invented braids, so it's her culture, but a few things, Vikings did not fucking invent braids. And even if they had, which they didn't, they did not invent box braids and cornrows that Natalie's wearing, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Also, straight fine hair like Natalie's or mine is not suited for that style. Not just because it looks fucking stupid, which it does, but also because it's a protective style for black hair. Her hair is not suited for the tension used when braiding those styles. It will literally make her hair fall out. Lastly, it's not just a hairstyle. Braids are a huge part of black culture, and the black community faces discrimination to this day for practicing their own culture and wearing that hairstyle. This TikToker, Kaylin Easley, explained her thoughts about it, and I'll let her explain.
Thank you for asking this because I have a couple of things I want to say. This is my biggest problem. And this is about braids and many other things. Non-black people are able to do that with no judgment, no criticism, no nothing. But when black people partake in their own culture, we literally get stereotyped. We'll get discriminated against. I mean, the whole nine. The problem that I have is that non-black people are able to do things that originated with black people and there's no issue. It's fine and dandy. But the moment that black people do it, it's almost like, you know, people retreat to saying very harmful things about us, meanwhile praising non-black people that do things that we created. I don't think it will ever sit right with me. Personally, it won't. I know people are going to do what they want to do and nothing I say can stop that, but I feel like it's something very insensitive about non-black people doing things that they know black people are barely able to do because we'll get discriminated against. There's so much history in black culture, and when you have other people aimlessly and mindlessly participating in it, being aware that there's history behind it and not caring, I think it's crazy. Because how can you love the culture but hate the history? It's like they like the image that it gives them. They like the look, but they don't want nothing else. They don't care about everything else that comes with that. And the craziest part is a lot of the people that are biting off of black culture don't even like black people. So there's that. You have non-black people wanting to utilize and wanting to dress up in black culture and dislike black people. Don't care about anything we have to say. Don't care about any of the history. They don't care about anything. I mean, come on now. There are people getting fired from their jobs simply because of their natural hair, not even box braids. There are kids getting kicked out of school for their hairstyles. I actually remember seeing this young man had to cut his dreads off to do a wrestling competition, something like that. Black people are literally getting discriminated for the hair that grows out of their head. And still, even box braids will still get discriminated over things like that. So it does rub me the wrong way that that's happening to black people. Meanwhile, when non-black people want to replicate those styles, they can with no issue. And lastly, it will always baffle me how there are literally stipulations and rules in some workplaces and schools about the way that black people's hair grows naturally out of their head. It's just disgusting, to be honest.
It's also worth noting the actual history behind braids, which is really well explained in this TikTok that I'll show you right now. Both of these accounts will be linked in the description.
Braids are more than a hairstyle. They're a language of heritage and identity. Dating back over 5,000 years, braids originated in Africa, with intricate styles symbolizing tribe, status, and age. In ancient times, braids were a way to communicate. Patterns like cornrows indicated where someone was from, their marital status, or even their social rank. During the transatlantic slave trade, braids became a form of resistance. Enslaved Africans used them to map escape routes and hide grains for survival. Despite centuries of oppression, braids remain a symbol of resilience and cultural pride. Today, African braids are a global phenomenon, celebrating beauty and craftsmanship while honoring ancestral traditions. Every twist tells a story, a legacy woven into strands of strength and style.
So Natalie's saying, oh, if I can't wear braids, then you can't wear wigs. First of all, fucking racist. And second, straight hair isn't your culture. But why stop there? Natalie also wore a native headdress in a Coachella Get Ready With Me because she was going for an Indian vibe. Her words, not mine.
Get ready with me to go to Coachella. Starting with the top, I got it from Paxton. Let's put it on. There we have the top. I got it on sale for $200, so it's definitely worth it. I have these really pretty boho pants that are mesh, which is perfect for the hot weather. Oh my god, look at these pants. I'm now going to be adding this fishnet cover up just to add more spice to the outfit. Also, I'm a little annoyed because I messaged James Charles to meet up and he declined my offer, saying that I was setting him up for a hate crime, which... the fuck? But James, do I really look that scary to you? All I wanted was my makeup done and to meet up with you at Coachella. You can't finish a Coachella outfit without accessories, so we're gonna start with this beautiful seashell belt. Final touches, bracelets. I like this because it matches the Indian headdress because I'm going for like an Indian vibe theme. Coachella's food is very expensive, so you know I'm bringing my own chips and salsa because I'm not paying $70 for chips. Okay guys, this is the final outfit. We have the shoes, okay. Coachella, I'm ready for you.
And again, people were obviously extremely upset about this because it was super offensive, intentionally. And of course, she milked this for all that she could, just like she did the braids. Headdresses are extremely significant in many different native cultures. This TikToker, Recycled Stardust, made a video sharing her thoughts about it, so I'll let her explain. And of course, I'll link her account in the description as well.
Every single actress or actor or musician that dresses up in the headdress with a feather, pretending to be native, or wearing native regalia in a disrespectful way is wrong. This includes icons like Cher, the Village People, Indian Man, even Snoop Dogg. And the big argument that a lot of people make is, well, if you're Native, you can wear it. Not quite. So the Native American headdress is not a fashion statement. It's not a piece of clothing. It is regalia. That means it's worn with a purpose. It's worn in ceremony. It's worn as an honor. And even the feather has meaning. Strong meaning. Feathers are something that are very meaningful to Native people. And it's kind of illegal to own real feathers in the United States. Unless you're Native. Just putting that out there. It would be the equivalent to a civilian wearing a full military outfit. Not a fake military outfit. A full, like, Army, Marine, Air Force outfit. And then also wearing all of, like, the stripy things. I don't even know what they're called. Or the badges, or the medals, or a purple heart. I'm walking around in the street and having people going, thank you for your service. But you didn't serve anywhere. You literally just got a uniform and put it on. And if we started calling the military uniform a costume, how do you think that would make a good old red-blooded American feel? Probably angry. Go up to anybody that served in the military and say nice costume, see if they get angry. So the same thing can be said about the Native American headdress or any Native American clothing like this shown from Outcast. We natives have a problem with it, not only because it's disrespectful to our sacred items, but also we are the lowest minority group. Our women are being unalived at an alarming rate. Many of us don't have access to clean water, healthcare services. We're constantly having to fight for what little we have left because, as you know, the governments hate keeping the treaties that they create with us. They'll keep it with everybody else, but not with us. So yes, it's a huge deal and it's a huge problem, and it is wrong for any actor, actress, musician, or just regular person to put on a headdress and pretend to be a Native.
And in true Natalie fashion, she defended this by saying that the model for the headdress on Amazon was white, so it's not her fault.
You're not allowed to wear that headdress. Take it off.
I'm allowed to wear this headdress. I don't know what's bad about this. I'm not making fun of Indians in any way, shape, or form. And white models on Amazon literally wear this stuff. So why aren't we canceling Jeff Bezos? Why are you guys trying to come at me?
Again, I gotta remind myself and the class that it is intentional rage bait. She wants to make us mad. But again, that doesn't change the effect. Both with the braids and the headdress, people were really upset and frustrated by this, and when they tried to call her out, those people were often criticized for being too dramatic. So it doesn't matter if it's intentional rage bait when it has a ripple effect of other people being harmed. With all the lingering backlash surrounding the whole allegedly almost letting a woman drown situation, TikTok did eventually ban Natalie's account, but not for long. She was spotted by this account, Nick Marchand, screaming and crying outside of the TikTok headquarters in a very, very real and not fake or pretend or recorded and posted by her boyfriend way at all.
Unban me, please! I know you banned me because of my Viking friends! TikTok, I know you hear me! Open the door!
It worked though, because a ton of people took that post at face value without going to that Nick Marchand account and seeing that it was just posting Natalie Reynolds content from an angle that makes it look candid. Every once in a while there'd be a comment on the account like, guys, I think this might be Natalie or her boyfriend behind this account. Like, oh my god, do you think? What's next? Is David Bowie not the one posting on the David Bowie official Instagram account? Now, her most recent story has been that she's on house arrest because the woman from the lake is suing her for attempted murder, which isn't something that can happen. Attempted murder is a criminal charge, which means it's brought on by the state. An individual person cannot sue another individual person for a criminal charge. She could theoretically sue Natalie for the harm that that criminal act caused, but not directly for that specific charge. But we didn't even need to go into that because this is the ankle monitor that she's pretending to need to wear, while also being constantly out and switching the ankle that it's on.
Do you know how hard Natalie Reynolds is trying to prove her ankle monitor is real? First, she goes all out to show that the police call her every day to check on her. Whether she's sleeping at home, soaking in the bathtub, shopping at the mall, or sunbathing on the beach, she's constantly switching up the scenes for her fans. But unfortunately, people keep pointing out flaws, like how the alarm sounds even when she doesn't press any buttons, and how it always sounds exactly the same. Then there's the water issue. When she's in the bath or by the pool, she's super careful not to let the monitor touch the water, but other times she's totally fine mind jumping straight into the pool and even showing off the monitor underwater. How does that work? It's almost impossible for it not to get wet. And then, she even filmed a video where she steps just 1 foot outside, and the monitor immediately starts beeping. She even showed herself sleeping with her head outside the room while her feet stayed inside. But somehow, she can just wrap it in tin foil and walk out like nothing happened. Seriously? Still, she missed a lot of details. For one, real police ankle monitors aren't as big as hers. They're actually smaller. Also, if she had been wearing it for a long time, there should be marks on her ankle when she takes it off, but there aren't any. Not to mention, she somehow manages to switch it between her left and right foot. And one last thing. Can someone please tell me why she's soaking her feet in water while wearing socks?
The Hollywood Fix, aka the picture of hard-hitting quality journalism, posted this video of Natalie where she definitely did not call anybody to come record and interview her.
What, Natalie, what's going on? What are you here for? Why are you at the courthouse?
Right now, not the time, sorry.
You're literally at the police station. Why are you at the police station?
I don't really want to talk about it right now. I've been in an ongoing investigation for the last 10 months. The lady that I told to jump into the lake,
yeah,
she's suing me for attempted murder. So yeah.
What do your parents think about all this?
My dad's helping me.
Yeah,
Ryan,
I mean,
he knows a lot of good lawyers. So I feel like without my parents' help, I'd probably be kind of cooked. But
yeah,
my dad's helping me.
And guys, I'll just give you a quick compilation of her just being, in my personal opinion, a straight up bad person, in case you needed any more proof.
There are simply 2 genders and that's it. When you were born, the doctor simply says 2 things, male or female, and that's all. There's an X chromosome and there's a Y chromosome. You can't change science, and any person that tries to do that, I think is just desperate for attention. So this is my outfit for today. This is my wig, my face makeup, that just took 2 hours. Today, I'm gonna be a homeless person. My name is Suzanne, AKA Susie, and I'm gonna live tonight as a homeless person and see how it is. Dude, we need to make this look believable. This doesn't look believable at all. I need to try to make money. I just beg. The internet is not going to like to hear this, but I actually agree with what ICE is doing. First of all, I disagree with how the protests are going. I think it's ridiculous. And second of all, if you hate this country so much, then why don't you leave? Why are you burning the American flag in front of our faces and then proudly waving a Mexican flag? Weren't you trying to leave that country so bad? And now you're trying so hard to be here, but you're trying to destroy our land in front of our faces? And these illegal immigrants are playing a victim mindset, saying, oh, I'm such a nice person. It doesn't matter. You broke the law. You did not follow the law. Therefore, you are suffering the consequences of your own actions. You knew what you signed up for, coming here illegally. And now you're trying to act like we're torturing you. If any American citizen did this in a different country, we would get locked up for years and on top of it, tortured. And lastly, all these influencers that are saying they support the protests are frauds, and they're lying on the internet because they're afraid of losing their fan base. I'm proud to be an American, and if you're not, get the fuck out of here.
Now, this last part is interesting because I'm actually on Natalie's side in this scenario. Hold on, I know, but hear me out. A woman posted this TikTok claiming that Natalie Reynolds ruined her marriage because she found out that her husband had been subscribed to Natalie's exclusive content, and that woman thinks that Natalie personally destroyed her marriage and was effectively the other woman.
Natalie Reynolds has ruined my 32-year marriage. I'm so ashamed to be talking about this online, but hopefully I can spread awareness. About 4 nights ago, I was on my husband's phone and I saw an email that looked a little suspicious to me. I clicked on it and there were $350 in charges on his credit card, purchasing fans-only content. Mind you guys, I'm older and I didn't know what it was. But after doing some research, I found out. I'm so disappointed in the man who I thought loved me. This Natalie woman is supplying this type of content to married men. Any woman out there watching this, I want you to know about these online girls that are doing these things. And if you have dealt with something like this, just know you're not alone. Thank you. Natalie Reynolds destroyed my marriage of 32 years, and I'm here to clear some things up. A lot of people are saying it was all my husband's fault. Yes, he was wrong, and I feel betrayed for what he did, but it takes 2 to tango. Natalie was privately messaging my husband, trying to sell him content. It doesn't matter that she didn't know he was married. She should have asked before engaging with him intimately. The private messages from Natalie on her fans only site showed her trying to pressure my husband into purchasing content. I am disappointed in Natalie Reynolds, as well as my husband, for falling for the trap that she set to purchase her content.
Now, because this is Natalie we're talking about, and everything she does, in my opinion, is a stunt, I personally believe that this whole thing is a publicity stunt that she set up to be on the correct side of some beef for once, especially since this woman has only ever posted about this and nothing else. It just screams fake to me. But nevertheless, Natalie responded to it as if it were real, and people were on her side because, of course, you know, it's obviously not an adult creator's responsibility to monitor your husband if this were real.
I am here to defend myself from this lady accusing me of ruining her marriage. If you guys don't know, this lady caught her husband buying my fans only behind her back and is now trying to put all the blame on me when in reality, it's your husband's fault. There is no way you can blame me because I did not force your husband to subscribe to me, and I did not force your husband to put his credit card details in. He did that out of his own free will. I know you guys probably think I'm a bad person, but I really had no bad intention trying to ruin this lady's marriage, and she needs to start holding her husband accountable for his wrong actions and not be pointing the finger at me.
Now, I know this whole time I have said that this is rage bait and we should know better than to fall for it. But this one hit too close to home.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That looks to be a bull shark, and they are near threatened. So, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. Guys, that's all I have. I can't fucking do this anymore. I'm gonna call it there before I physically implode. I want to remind everybody that although this video might have made you frustrated as it did me, please do not go harass anybody involved in this. If you want to see some real non-rage bait content, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and you can also join my Patreon where I post some bonus content and also chat with everybody on the Patreon Discord. And as usual, my lipstick will be linked in the description as well. Thank you again to Coopert for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys for checking out Coopert. Guys, just remember to be nice to each other, and don't believe everything you see on the internet, unless I posted it. And speaking of me posting, you can also subscribe if you'd like to my second channel, Brookesharks Bites. Don't forget to murder the subscribe button and beat the shit out of the like button. And if you're feeling crazy, you can rage bait the bell. And I'll see you next time with another video.